In this video, we're going to run through how the virtual experience works, particularly from an expo perspective for you as an exhibitor. How will you interact with people at the expo? So first thing to know is when an attendee logs into ScaleFest at the beginning of the day, they will get into a totally virtualized environment. It is no different than walking into a conference center or a major event center as you would do in real life, except this one is fully virtualized, but it looks completely 3D. There's lots of people milling about. They can see where they're going to go. One of the areas they can go to is the expo area. When they click into the expo area, they will get into the expo hall where you will be one of the stands that will be there, your stand. So when you're inside the expo area, there's two ways in which people can navigate there. The first way is they can, just like you would in real life, you can just wander around, look at the next stand, good day, say hello. But you can also, there's a search interface so that people, if they're going, I'm looking for an accountant, or I'm looking for a particular software product, or I'm looking for whatever it might be, then they can basically, on the computer, they can type that in, they can see which of the expo stands have information about the particular thing they're looking for. So it's very important for you to make sure you tell us, which particular things you want to advertise so we can draw the right people into your stand. So what happens when they go into the stand? There's a number of different ways they can interact with the stand. They can interact with material that you have made ahead of time, like brochures and stuff like that. If you actually have products to sell, they can examine those products. They can select them, input into a shopping cart and do a pre-order, except they can't do the actual payments on the platform. They can also go and engage with the people on the stand. And this is probably the most interesting and fun part. So there's both a one-to-many way of interacting, which is like a group chat. And so everybody that's on a stand at any given time can interact, ask each other questions and get the answers. And also new people coming in will then see, this is what's already been discussed. So it's a bit like an ongoing discussion board. On the flip side of that, there's a one-to-one opportunity to engage with the people on the stand. So that one-to-one can either be via text chat, via an audio, or via a video conversation, and can be for as long as you want. There's a third option available as well, in that basically for the extra large stand, or as we also call it the pavilion, there is the ability to have a breakout room within the pavilion. Now what the breakout room does is to basically think of that as a mini auditorium that sits inside your stand, where you can then go and present to a smaller group of people. It means that you got their full attention for the duration of the presentation that you're in there. And it means that you truly get them as a captive audience, if you will. It means that you can do that every 10 minutes, every half an hour, whatever not. We can advertise across the platform that, hey, you're now running a workshop or a session or a demonstration or whatever it might be that you want to do. And people can then go out of these sessions again and go back and have further conversations with the representatives from your business that's on the stand. They can come and go again, coming back to your stand. And one last feature that's actually probably very important, for at least for some of you that I know we've already spoken to, is you can actually pre-book the conversations on the stand. So there will be a lot of attendees that want to maximize their time at ScaleFest. They want to make sure they get the most out of it, and they know, hey, I definitely got to go and talk to an accountant I'm going to set up in a different country. There's an accountant there from Singapore that can help me do that. I need to talk to the lawyers as well, and I need to find a software product. So you can actually pre-book those sessions. So imagine you are able to publish a schedule of these one-on-one sessions, and people can go in and pre-book them. That way you ensure that you constantly have people to talk to. And what is more important is these people are obviously coming with a very high purchase intent. They're there because they are to shop. So make sure that you don't miss out on that opportunity. There's another feature that works the other way around. So you, as an Expo staff member, you can basically find people. You can search the entire registry of the 50,000 people at ScaleFest for people that are looking for your particular products or for the kind of people that you're looking for. So let's say that you're selling to CFOs, for example, or you're selling to people that are company founders. Well, you can look that up. Maybe you're only selling to company founders of a particular kind of company. You can actually search for that, and you can issue an invitation to say, hey, come and visit our stand, pre-book a time with us for, say, 10 a.m. on Tuesday. So that is a really powerful feature for you to specifically fish out the prospects amongst obviously tens of thousands of people that are there on the day that specifically fit your criteria for what you want in your next customer. So that rounds out just a few of the key features and how it works with the Expo Inside Skillfest. Thank you very much.